Everyone, hope everything is going well. I wanted to discuss a few things today. I'm going to talk about the Beckett situation going on with the graders, but I wanted to also discuss this one card that I got through a lot. And it's Tom Brady in a throwback uniform. What's quite interesting is that, when you see players that are of the status of Tom Brady, you don't see too many cards in a different type of uniform. Yes, this is a throwback from back in the day of the Patriots. But I'm also thinking of, a guy like Michael Jordan, in some sort of throwback uniform on a card. I'm sure they've worn different jerseys, but just for a card purpose. You have a Jordan in the number 12. He's also been 45 for those few years. And sometimes you see Michael Jordan in the black and red uniform, but mainly black. But it's quite interesting. Just wanted to ask you, guys and gals, do you collect any of these players in a different uniform? I never thought about it until I got in a lot. Anyways, I wanted to discuss the Beckett situation, what I find quite interesting. Allegation was made by an ex-employee that, hey, look, you got individuals, most likely like Joe Clemens, who went into the office on the weekend and was giving himself high grades. BGS label 10s, black label 10s, which is pretty hard to get. I talked about this a few years ago, but Sports Card Radio was doing like the major research and legwork regards to this. Comes into question what other hanky panky went on. I was just sent the other day that some of these black label 10s, Kobe refractors, rookie year 1996, that some hanky panky may have gone on. That people who are associated with the allegation sent to me is that maybe they paid off Beckett or someone at the show. All right. And if that's the case, that's insane. And the term someone was using was bumping. Whatever it was. Money, bribe, whatever. It's just ridiculous. That's why I don't trust grading too much. I'm looking at just raw cards, buying lots, and, doing the arbitrage that way. Because the grading game, I don't trust at all based on what they're doing. Last point I wanted to make, I discussed this on a live stream, not a live stream, but a podcast with Retro Hoop Collectibles, and Dan the Cardman was on it. It must have been over a year ago. And I was discussing how, number one, these graders, they can't grade like at PSA their own cards. How could they get their cards graded if they wanted to the wrong way? Through a group submitter. Because someone sent me that, hey, look, these graders, if they wanted the cards graded, they'd send it through the group submitter. And it's hard to detect that way. And as long as they don't post it online, they could get away with it and then go through a consignment house and sell it that way. I think that may be going on. Just imagine if you're a grader and you're grading your own card. Just think about how insane that is. But I do think that is potentially going on. And what would be the insane part, because the internal controls are so wacky, or they're not even that strict, is that you're a grader, you send it through a group submitter, and then, you may not know sometimes what your card is because there's so many versions of that card, so many that are printed. But what if it's serial numbered and you actually grade it yourself? Just think about how insane that is. What amount of hankus pankus may go on? I don't know. And like I said, there's a huge conflict of interest with the whole collector's universe thing. I've discussed this many videos. And now we hear this ex-BGS employee spilling the beans. I mean, what other hankus pankus goes on? I don't grade too much. One of the reasons is it's all rigged. I'd rather deal with raw cards, do what they're doing at Burbank. I think that's an interesting business model. Dealing with cards on the low end with low volatility. Sure, I may buy some graded cards here and there, but I'm really not interested in all that anymore. But anyways, let me know what you think. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.